Mikheyev. Once those hatches are opened, the population of the International Space Station will rise to 10, continuing the permanent human occupancy of the International Space Station that began on November 2nd, 2000, with the arrival on board of the Expedition 1 crew, Bill Shepard, Sergei Krikalev, and Yuri Gitzenko.
Station Moscow, Space to Ground 2. For hatch opening or head-on Space to Ground 2, how do you read me? Yes, sir. We're back, iOS. In MRM1, you may activate the camera and open the MRM1 SU hatch. Copy.
And we're just moments away from regaining our downlink television capability from the station. Once we do, we'll be on board in the Rosviet module to watch the work being done on the station side of the docking interface by Sergei Ryzhikov, the station commander, as he works to open the station hatch. That'll be followed by the opening of the Soyuz hatch by Sergei Kud-Sverchkov.
Arroz, macarrão, repolho, frango ensopado com batata, inhame, angu, feijão.
Aqui eu faço muito mais.
The International Space Station is currently flying 260 miles above the South Pacific, having begun a southwest to northeasterly track that will carry it across the northwest coast of South America a short time from now. And you can see on the front screen here in Mission Control, the International Space Station is being portrayed by an icon of a turkey in celebration of this Thanksgiving Day.
Moscow Station, Space to Ground 2. The MRM1 SU hatch is open. And pressurization valve is in electrical control. MRM1 SU Soyuz valve.
Принято. Работаем по действиям рамки страницы 70. Открываю ККТ. ККТ открыт. Открываю КВД. Контролируем С3. С3 горит. Засекли 2 минуты.
And we've regained our television capability. You can see the station commander, Sergei Ryzhikov, with the headset on right at the hatchway to Soyuz. Alexei Zabritsky is right by his side. Other crew members have gathered. It will be a photo fest here shortly as the hatches will be opened on the Soyuz side, and the newly arrived trio will float on board. At the bottom of your screen, NASA's Johnny Kim, who will be returning to Earth on December 8th. U.S. time, along with Zabritsky and Ryzhikov and the Soyuz MS-27 spacecraft. They will be wrapping up their 8 months aboard the International Space Station. Oleg Platonov, who flew to the station on the SpaceX Crew 11 Dragon Endeavour back in August, also in the field of view. We are just standing by for that hatch right behind Ryzhikov to swing open, and for Williams, Kud-Sverchkov, and Mikheyev to float on board as part of Expedition 73 The increments will change from 73 to 74 at the time that Kim, Zubritsky, and Ryzhikov undock from the International Space Station on December 8th.
Не принимаем.
Сергей, ну пока вы возьмите там или планшет, или пометьте себе, что консервацию мы выполняем транспортного корабля по орбитальному политу. Страница 22 по орбитальному полету. П-38.
Страница. Тиреты.
20.
Пункт 4.
Вот, а вот пункт 4, шаг 3. В книге «Орбитальный полет» надо будет выполнить на следующие сутки.
То есть выполняем шаги все, кроме 3 сегодня.
Да, все верно, Сергей. Так, газоанализатор мы не консервируем.
Принцип Г не консервируем.
Вместо этого выдадим просто команду Т6 на отключение газоанализатора.
Принято.
Так, выполните замену патрона ВСА П1 на П3.
Принцип П1 на П3 меняем.
Так, себе еще пометьте перевести из УРов бытовой отсек вашего корабля. Нужно будет перевести АФОТ, БМП, соответственно, стреляя и ПК-1М.
Перенести АФОТ, БМП плюс 3 ПК-1М.
Да, все верно. Так, ну, напоминаю, да.
This is Mission Control Houston. If you're just joining us, you're looking in the Rosviet module of the International Space Station, where Expedition 73 crew members, led by Station Commander Sergei Ryzhikov, right by the hatchway with the head set on, are waiting for the hatch to open on the Soyuz MS-28 that docked to the station's Rosviet module at 6:34 a.m. Central Time, 7:34 a.m. Eastern Time, after a flawless 3-hour, 7-minute journey following launch from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. Ryzhikov is tapping on the hatchway, checking to see if anybody's home. I can assure you they are. Just completing final procedures before they open the hatch and join their Expedition 73 crewmates.
Moscow Station, Space to Ground 2. Sergei, go ahead on Space to Ground 2.
Костя, остаемся на втором канале, ожидаем?
Are we staying on Space to Ground 2, Konstantin?
Ожидаем.
Yes, we're still standing by. We are equalizing the pressure right now. Everything is going per the plan. Copy.
Значит, после этого отключите средства связи по 72-й странице. Про загрузку я вам сказал, и отключите блоки очистки.
И отключим блоки очистки здесь.
И перед тем, как будешь связь отключать, выйди на связь, скажи, что ты отключаешься.
Да, хорошо, конечно.
Так, что у нас там с выравниванием?
Продолжается выравнивание. Текущее давление на мановакуометре 761 мм.
Принято.
Once the hatches are open and the 10 crew members move inside the Zvezda service module to receive welcoming and congratulatory remarks from Russian officials at the Russian Mission Control Center outside of Korolyov and from our spacecraft communicator here at Mission Control, Laura Beachy, they will move on to a traditional safety briefing that will be conducted by Sergei Ryzhikov, the station commander, before heading into a midday meal and the wrap-up of what has been a very long day, particularly for the Soyuz crew.
Okay, 2-minute timer, and then we are standing by for hatch opening. Copy that, 2 more minutes.
And that 2-minute timer refers to a final check on the equalization of pressure in the small passageway between the Soyuz and the Rassvet module.
Deixa isso aqui.
Сергей, попросили вам еще раз напомнить, что газоанализатор мы не консервируем, а выдаем команду только Т6 на отключение газоанализатора.
Видно Т6 на отключение вместо консервации.
Принято.
Две минуты. Готов работать. Так, оставить. Закрываю ККТ.
Pressure control valve.
Закрываем
КВД, PV valve to close, and we'll make sure that S4 is no longer illuminated. It is not illuminated. We are ready to execute actions in 8.1, page 7.1. Should I transfer now? Yes, you can do that. Moscow, we're starting to close, to open the ПУ-ИСУ hatch cover. Yes, here we go.
Трансляция идет со стороны станции. Тоже будем наблюдать, как вы открываете.
And we're getting the stations broadcast, so we'll be watching you do that. So we'll just start opening it now.
Once again, standing by for the opening of the hatch to the Soyuz MS-28 spacecraft and the arrival on board of Chris Williams of NASA and Roscosmos cosmonauts Sergei Ryzhikov and Sergei Mikheyev.
I'll just
Não, vai xingar, Katz, não.
broadcast is on. Copy.
Точка сработала. Так.
It was
Сейчас.
É inacreditável.
Чуть-чуть.
Voltinhão por causa do chão do banheiro. Meu Deus! Meu Deus! Meu Deus!
Так,
And the Soyuz hatch now open at 9:16 a.m. Central Time, 10:16 a.m. Eastern Time, as the International Space Station flew 260 miles over the eastern Pacific just to the west of South America.